Okay, let's move on to the Monday nighter, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Philadelphia Eagles at Dallas Cowboys. We're at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Total opened up at 51 and a half. We see a couple 52s on the board now. Philadelphia opens up as 3.5-point dogs. It is now 4-point dogs across the board. So money coming in on the Cowboys. 3,555 tickets in. 73% of the tickets on the Cowboys. 60% of the cash, which would lead you to believe that the sharp bets, the big bets are coming in, or the bigger bets are coming in on the Eagles. Then from a total standpoint, 32% of the tickets on the under and 75% of the cash on the under. Again, we're dealing with a small sample size of 3,555 tickets, 75% of the cash on the under. Eagles come in off a 17-11 loss at home versus the Niners. Jalen Hurts just 12 of 23, 190 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Also ran 10 times for 82 yards. When I look back, I cashed the Jalen Hurts rush yards over in week 1. I knew that the Herbert and Keenan Allen props were live. I don't know why. Maybe it was just exhaustion. I don't know why I only moved on the Cole Kmet prop when these three were just screaming at me. And I would like to not make another player prop bet for the rest of the year. I'd like to just stick with sides and totals and stuff. But Miles Sanders ran 13 times for 55 yards. Quez Watkins, 2 catches for 117 yards. We thought
one of those was a 91-yard catch, though.
Yeah, it was a big one. We thought that Goddard and Ertz was going to be a dangerous setup for the Eagles. Maybe Jalen Hurts just is not the right quarterback for them. They combined for 3 catches and 30 yards against the Niners. Pro Bowl defensive end Brandon Graham, Achilles, and he's done for the rest of the season. That hurts. 3-time Pro Bowl right guard Brandon Brooks left in the second quarter, and linebacker Davian Taylor calf left in the third quarter. Cowboys coming off a big 2017 win at the Chargers, and Birdie saved me $200. Thank you, Birdie. Birdie was on the Cowboys, and Birdie really was buying in on the extra rest and preparation. Prescott was 23 for 37 for 237 yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick. CeeDee Lamb caught 8 passes for 81 yards. The Cowboys ran the ball down the Chargers' throat, 31 carries for 198 yards. It looks like we may have seen the ascension of Tony Pollard, something that Bebenek has been talking about since last season. Is he the RB1? 13 carries for 109 yards, 1 touchdown. Zeke ran 16 times for 71 yards, 1 touchdown. And McCarthy. Terrible clock management. It just feels like Madden players could coach better than McCarthy. And he forces Zerline into a 56-yard field goal. And McCarthy's lucky it didn't blow up in his face and down his throat and in his eye. Eagles, Cowboys, Bebsie, the Monday nighter. Take it away.
Look, monster injuries on the Philly front, losing Brooks and Graham, arguably your best 2 players on either side of the ball. I do agree with you that Hurts might not be the right quarterback for Goddard and Ertz to step up. But he's solid. He can create space for himself. He looked like he was frustrated the Niners at times. They were able to bottle him up. They were able to adjust. And you know what? That's where Michael Parsons is going to come into play. Like, you're going to need him to ball out to keep Hurts hemmed in. I would say I have a little more faith in the Cowboys right now. I still don't know what to make of them. I don't trust them on defense outside of the linebacker position and DeMarcus Lawrence. I certainly do not trust McCarthy. This just feels like a spot where this game blows up in the Cowboys' face. I'm calling it now here on this show. You can't bet on this because I don't know where you could possibly find this line. But the Cowboys will lose this game in a ridiculous fashion late. It's going to be something stupid, and everyone on earth is going to be like, it's them boys again. and there's going to be a shot of McCarthy's dumb lost face on the sideline, and he's going to be all confused about what happened, and the Cowboys will lose that way. You heard it here first.
Okay. What is this total here is sitting at? Sorry, let me move over to the totals. This total is sitting now at 51.5. It's moving up. There's 52s on the board now. Do you trust this Eagles offense to be able to fight fire with fire? Because the Cowboys are going to go for broke.
I do trust I trust this Philly offense. The Brooks injury is probably the biggest concern, but I think people are probably now looking at Philly and be like, well, they only put up 11 points, but I think San Francisco's defense is being undervalued. They did an excellent job bottling them up, especially after giving up that 91-yard pass on like end zone to almost end zone, and then having a goal line stand, including the attempted Philly special on fourth down that they shut down. I still think this Philadelphia Eagles offense can move the ball, especially against Dallas Cowboys defense, a secondary that leaves a lot to be desired. So yeah, I think they can put up points. I think they can run with them, and Monday Night Football. Not calling any holds. I like this to be a high-scoring affair.
Total sitting at 51.5 right now. Again, this game's going to be played in 6 days from now. 52s are on the board. One last look at the cash here. We have 68% of tickets on the over, but just 25% of cash on that over. At this point, and you'll have to check us on Sunday or follow both of us on Twitter, there's no move from me on the Monday Nighter Eagles Cowboys, but 3.5 now becoming 4. 4 seems like a pretty nice number here for these Eagles. Sitting at 4. I think it'll become more appealing as this week goes on. I wonder if we see a hook in the next few days. Bebsie, Monday Nighter, at this point, you staying off of it?
There's no action for me. I have hopes that the books will continue to sleep on Tony Pollard because I check his props every single week, and this will be no different.
Birdie says, look at last week. Cowboys slowed it way down. They're finally realizing they need to protect that defense. With Martin healthy, they slow it down like the under. Dennis Garcia says, under the only way I can play. Interesting. I'll have to take more of a look into that under. I was thinking at 52. Prince of the City on the other side, Cowboys and over. That concludes week 3